Hello everyone, welcome back to the Apache Halloween YouTube channel, and in today's video I will be unboxing and showing you guys the Spirit Halloween Gemmy GhostFace. This bad boy came out in 2011, I believe, and this thing is by far, in my opinion, one of the coolest Gemmy animatronics that they've ever made, and this is one of the more sought after ones, I think, as well. I was able to pick this guy up for a very good deal, and he is basically all complete. Well, he is fully complete. He's got his instructions, the phone, even the little pins that keep him lowered when in storage. And the box is in pretty good shape as well. You know, some dust because it's just been sitting in storage for so long. But you have all the specs on him, life size, head, arm, and body move, stuff like that. This was when Scream 4 came out in theaters, I believe, around that time. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't really watched any of the Scream movies in their full. I might have seen little tidbits here and there, but as just a character, I love the Ghostface prop. I think his original retail was around $250, I think, but then he went on sale for like as low as $100 at one point. This guy was, I guess, kind of a poor seller, but now he is a very sought after prop. So let's see what's inside of his box. So we open up his box here, and what is inside? What is inside? I see his head at the bottom here, so I'm going to try and pull this out first without getting it caught on anything. But here is the head. It's just a generic Scream mask, and then his eyes do light up, and then there's just some material, fabric material here with some Velcro on it. But it's just a basic mannequin-like head here, and then you got the plugs on the bottom. Here is the telephone that comes with him. It comes in its own little cardboard box here, and this thing is awesome. This is what triggers the Ghostface animatronic, and it is just a little old ring dial phone, and that actually like spins a little bit too, which is pretty cool. Nice touch. So you can either click this little piece right here for the Try Me, or it also has a sensor on it, and it will ring for you to pick up and activate the Ghostface. But it's pretty cool. And then there's just a little button right here that is what actually is really like the Try Me button, this little guy right here. Next up is his whole body piece, and this all comes out in just one piece, and it's really heavy, so you want to be kind of careful with it. Hold it by the base here when you are able to, and then just set him on the floor as fast as you can because you don't want to break this guy. And then you have his knife, which is a little fake looking, but that is alright. And his hand has got a glove over it, and this just seems like it's a sticker of some sort, or some sort of decal maybe. I think it's a sticker though. And it just sits in the hand. It's not really like fixed in place. You also have his plug right here. Now this is a 9-volt 2-amp adapter. That's a big difference from a normal 6-volt. So again, 9-volt 2-amp. And then last but definitely not least, you have his original instructions right here, and this kind of all unfolds out, which is really interesting. You can have this front part right here, which kind of tells you how he goes together, animated instructions, and then just all this other stuff, warnings and storage procedures, troubleshooting. Very different from what we get today from Spirit. But that is everything that is in the box, so let's set him up. So the first thing that you are going to want to do with one of these old Gemmy props is actually tilt it on its side here, and you need to actually take out some pins that keep it locked into place. So you just twist them out and pull them out like this, and there's 2 of them. So once you do that, you should be able to fully rise him up. So now I'm going to tip this guy back into his standing position like this. And then with a lot of these old Gemmy props, there's a little button on the back that you need to press down fully. And then on this guy at least, you need to push him down and fully pull him up like that. And then he will come all the way up, and you want to keep him going up until you hear a click, until he locks into place. So now he is fully in his full height. Then you are going to take his head, and you are going to want to snap lock that into the neck piece right here, and you should hear a click like that. And then we can pull the hood over the head, and then there's 2 pieces of Velcro that you want to Velcro from the head to the hood piece like this and like this. So then you can adjust his clothing, make him look how you want. And now we need to take his hand and snap lock the hand into place. Also hear a little click. Pull over the little clothing, under clothing piece, and then you can pull in the main clothing piece. And you can't really adjust this arm, but you can actually adjust this arm however you want. You can have it all sprawled out like this. I personally like it really out far, so then these little like cape pieces are like really low and make him look more intimidating. All you need to do now is really just plug him in, and you just plug in the adapter, which is on the back piece right here, and then plug him into a wall. Plug him into the wall, and he should be good to go. I'm going to show you what he does without the phone first. So in order to activate him, I think he does have sensors on him, but just for easy purposes, you just press this purple button.
What's your favorite scary movie?
He's got a lot of movement on him, and it's very fast. Let's try again.
Hello, Sydney. You'll hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone.
So he looks pretty good. Now we are going to hook up his phone and see him in all of his glory. So all you are going to want to do with the phone is just lay the phone wherever you want it to be, and there should be a little cable coming out of one of his legs, and you need to plug in the cable. Now it only goes one way, so be sure you have it lined up. So there's the phone all hooked up, and so you see it's ringing from the sensor right now. It's on sensor mode, and if you pick up the phone, he will activate.
Who is this? This is the last person you're ever going to see alive.
So I'm going to put this phone up on a stand, and we can see a full demo of him. So here he is all set up. I got his phone on his box actually, so I guess that's cool. But I'm going to walk in front of the phone, and the phone should start ringing. Anytime. It's a light sensor, so it's not going to probably work the greatest in the dark. But it just rings one time, and it's enticing you to pick it up. So you're going to pick it up.
Welcome home, Sydney. You're a survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What good's it to be a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't save them. All you can do is watch.
So yeah, he is pretty cool with the phone, but for demo purposes, I'm going to disconnect his phone and just hook him up to a Tremmy button, because yes, he can take a Tremmy button as well. And we can see his demo and of what he could possibly look like at night. So let's get into that.
Who is this? This is the last person you're ever going to see alive. Welcome home, Sydney. You're a survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What good's it to be a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't save them. All you can do is watch. What's your favorite scary movie? Hello, Sydney. You'll hang up on me and I'll cut through your neck until I feel bone. Hello, Sydney. Friends count, but it's the family ties that cut deep. Who is this? This is the last person you're ever going to see alive. Welcome home, Sydney. You're a survivor, aren't you, Sydney? What good's it to be a survivor if everyone close to you is dead? You can't save them. All you can do is watch.
So there he is, the 2011 GhostFace animatronic from Spirit Halloween. This thing is awesome. By far, I think the best GhostFace animatronic Spirit Halloween has ever produced. I love how fast his motion is, even though it's just plastic gears in there. So over time, these gears will crack, but that's okay because replacements are readily available. So that's not too big of a deal. But it can be a little bit of a pain to get in there and fix up certain parts. But I think it is well worth it because this guy is really made really well, and I think is some very good quality stuff here, even though he was made more than 10 years ago. But like I said, this is my favorite animatronic I think Gemmy has really ever produced. Some people don't really like the light up eyes, but you know, I don't find it too big of a deal. But again, I have never even watched really any of the movies, so why do you guys even care about my opinions? But overall, definitely would recommend if you can find them for a decent price. I've seen some that sell for like thousands of dollars, maybe not thousands, but $1,000. And I think that's really outrageous and kind of ridiculous, because when someone buys one of those props, it just ups the market more and more and doesn't really help anyone out. For maybe around retail, little higher, maybe $400 or $500, maybe. But that is about the end of this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you do really enjoy the content that I make, I would really love if you were to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give this video a like. And if you do not like this video, just dislike it. Give me some feedback. And if you have any questions with the prop or anything in general, I will try my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. But that about wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.